Hello everyone, Jeff here, welcome back to the channel, and today I want to show you guys one of my favorite roguelikes in recent memory. This is a turn-based, combat-focused character builder roguelike. And it is going to look rough. The graphics are a little dated, but not bad. And it's all about, if Path of Exile was a turn-based roguelike, as far as build complexity, it would be like this. The speed of the game is incredible. It goes super fast. There's tons of stuff to go. I'm going to show you guys some of the cool stuff I've done. So I have won a run as this Saurian Warrior Windblade of the Eris God on 3rd difficulty. I won a run as, I don't know, this guy was naked and he had a helmet. I'm not sure what's going on here. This is an ape executioner who only had a weapon on and literally no armor equipped, who fought with his mind and blood magic. That one was pretty cool. I've got some wins with summoners here. You can see all the runs without a little star here are losses, and all the runs with stars are wins. Difficulty goes up as you go. But let's start it off so I can kind of show you guys what's going on here. So when the game starts, you actually only have like 2 to pick from here, and 2 to pick from here, and 2 to pick from here. I've been playing this enough, we're like 25 hours or something right now in the past 2 weeks, that I've unlocked all of the classes, and what are these called? There's something different. I forget. Culture, class, religion. So you pick 1 from here, 1 from here, 1 from here. And these are all going to do different things, and they're all going to have different stats. And this is a lot to learn. I will say that. The learning curve here is pretty steep to get into like being efficient, but it's not so complicated that there's a billion different stats going on. It's just finding synergies and breaking it. It's kind of like finding like the best Magic the Gathering style combos and using that in the game. And the game is going to carry out most of the actions for you, which is what's cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just hit tab to randomize our character. That way I'm not brainstorming what we're using forever. So we're going to be a Vira, which is a mighty folk from the harsh northern foothills. He has a bunch of life, extra speed. Every turn is like 5 speed. So the more speed you have, the more action you can take during a turn. This guy turns slash weapons into mighty blades, has some decent stats. We have the Amir class, which comes in with familiars and also has a lot of speed. It just overall, he's a solid, like, this is like the most generalized class, I think. And we're adding with that the Achra god, who on ally attack, ally being attacked, that ally deals blood damage equal to itself, equal to 100% of its max life. Wait. So our allies are going to blow themselves up. I can work with that. Okay. Here's where it gets really interesting. So that looked like a lot, right? Oh, waters come. Oh, I'm not going to read all this. It's very wordy and stuff that I'm not going to get into. Basically, the ocean is rising behind you, and you're going to, like, on a Slay the Spire tire type map, move to the right. So our weapon was transformed. There are 4 stats in the game that you upgrade every time you level up. It's pretty simple. We're probably going to upgrade strength a little bit to start with. And then we have this. These are all of our different powers that we can get from. You can choose 3 different skill trees. So like, I can't pick these 4 abilities, but I can pick these 3 and then 1 from down here, if that makes sense. They all cost a different amount. We have 10 points available. In addition to this, there's prestige classes that require you to have certain combinations of stuff, which gets really, really advanced. But I'm not going to go too deep into that. I kind of just want to show off a run here. We'll probably die early because I'm not going to like spend an enormous amount of time. So on attack, all allies get plus hit. But every time allies deal damage, they're going to die. So we need to find an ability on, so if we type ally up here in the search bar, it can show us everything that has that keyword in it. This game plays really well in the Steam Deck, aside from that. You can't... I have not gotten this to work on Steam Deck. On entrance, on self-damage, apply bleed... No. On ally being hit? Nope. Nope. On ally or enemy death, a random ally gets bonus hit. That's pretty good. On ally death, deal death damage. Oh, are we a cult build? This might be a cult build. Oh, fun. There's a dragon. Yep, okay, so we're gonna take the Blight Cult here. So on ally death, we're gonna deal death damage to one enemy in a 4-tile range. It's pretty simple. Deals 50 damage times skill level. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take 2 Blight Colts. We have 2 points left. I'm gonna get rid of this ally part here, because the other thing we have going on is it does blood damage. So we could also type in blood here and see, like, anytime we deal blood damage, to see if something on dealing blood damage to an adjacent unit. That's not happening. On attack, on being dealt damage by an enemy. On summon, deal blood damage to yourself. No. 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 None of that seems really great. Okay, so we'll just leave that as it is. I guess we are kind of a mighty weapon build as well. So we could kind of lean into that with some other stuff, but I think this should be fine for just a start. So the gameplay is a lot like messing around with the menus, and then instead of like manually clicking everything like you can just hold tab to autoplay through this. It kind of turns into like an auto battler at this point. Now you do have to be careful because enemies will absolutely destroy you. We're gonna take willpower because it's gonna buff our stuff. This guy's taking no damage right now. I'm gonna switch. This is 500 reps. Oh, there's also there's also blessings you can use from your god. And if you have full charges of a blessing and you would die, your god will save you, which is called divine intervention, which is a whole nother mechanic. So yeah, there's a lot going on. I understand this is gonna be a lot for some people. However, if you can get into this game, it is so much fun. I think we're just supposed to level up Blight Cult all the way, to be honest. I think that's the strategy. So yeah, basically your actions during the game are pretty simple. You're either going to get 75 max life. All right, we got a Berserker Axe. We may want that. So per empty armor slot, 1 stack of Berserker applied to yourself. On kill, apply 5 Berserk. So we get 6 Berserk, and every Berserk grants an extra attack plus 1 speed, but you lose 10 dodge and 10 block. I don't think we want to be doing that. I don't think we want to be doing either of these things, honestly. Kind of got a weird combination. And you see, this is like the Slay the Spire map. There's just one area, so the runs are quick. And then there's like, after this, there's a very short one that's like 4 stages long. It's really powerful enemies. So here you can see what loot is you can get from the next stages. This is kind of important. And what enemies you're fighting. I'm just gonna go for the one with the most loot. And you get different environments and whatnot, and crazy different enemies. Some of them will cause problems. Okay, I need something that's like gonna do more. Deal death damage. We could just take Necrokinesis. I mean, I like the idea of just leveling up Blight Cult some more, though. And just going crazy with that. Let's take willpower, because we're going to need more willpower so that we can have more Blight Cult members. And ideally we get something where we have like gear that synergizes with it at some point. Let's see, we got... There's also encumbrance and this inflexibility. You can play builds with like full encumbrance, but you have to understand that that's gonna destroy your speed and your dodge, so you have to be a little wary when you're doing that. Mind Mace. I don't think any of those are what are doing. Let's go to the green tower. The only problem with this is there's a dragon at the end, so if we're not strong enough, we could be in some trouble. Okay, that's kind of a problem in that they all attack the same guy. Also, we're very injured right now. What if I type in heal? What can heal us? On enemy death, heal yourself, deal death damage to 2 adjacent enemies. On dealing death damage, apply doom to the target. These guys also do range damage. Range death damage. On self damage, apply bat form. I don't really want to apply bat form. That's not really where I'm at here. On being healed, deal death damage to the closest enemy. I mean, there's something to be said about combining these two. If we go full cult, we can actually like do the liturgist thing. The only problem is we might not survive till then. We might actually need like some necromancy thing, like on an ally attacking an enemy. But then again, our current problem is we're just dying. Like all of our minions are dying. I don't know how we're supposed to get around that right now. An ally deals blood damage to itself equal to 100% of its max life. I wonder if they can get resistance. If I can give my... Let's try invigoration and see what happens. We also might just die. Ally. I'm just gonna pass. We built a very weak person. What do I just... All right, let's heal. Oh, that didn't do anything. That's not good. Okay, if I take invigoration, are my minions going to be one shot? I don't actually know. This is kind of like the scientist part of it that I think some of you are really going to enjoy. Nope, they're definitely still doing 100% of their damage to themselves. I think we lose here. Maybe this guy isn't supposed to be a summoner? Like with this god? There's definitely a dragon around this corner, I think. Yeah, we died. Okay, that's, you know what? That's fine. That's okay. Let's random again. We are an Iniba. No, we're a no, our name is Iniba. Quamar, we're a star dancer. On teleport per empty armor slot, deal 100 astral damage. On standstill, if enemies live, teleport. On game turn, remove stasis from yourself. So stasis prevents you from teleporting. This removes it faster. We're an Upwat, which is a jackal. Okay. And then we're using gilded armor. Ooh, this doesn't work. Okay. I'm okay with like teleporting jackal, but what if we switch gods to something a little more telling of this. I feel like there is some type of teleporting god or something. Apply grace to yourself. We could do Horos. We could do Phoenix. We could do the Worm. That's fun. Bada. Oh. This is another teleport god. Okay, so we have double teleport gods and jackal form. So so this is gonna be funny. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna upgrade my dexterity for more speed. We're gonna be standing still a lot, right? If main hand is a bare fist, what is our main hand right now? A sling? Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna take Psyblade. So if main hand is a bare fist, we get +1 attack range, and we deal psychic damage to the target, and we deal slash damage. So that's pretty cool. And then I'm gonna take Astro Hunting. So whenever we stand still, we teleport to the closest enemy and deal lightning damage and astral damage to those. Also, this happens if you kill an enemy. So we are a psychic astral mind hunter. I also want to, I don't think I can unequip this. You can't change equipment mid-battle. But it should be okay. All right, that's done. I'm gonna put this in a bag. We are mind hunting now. We should be able to just stand still and dash around, I would think, as our teleport. We're like Nightcrawler mixed with Psylocke right now. All right, those guys are all dead. We got an item we're not going to use. One other thing this game has, you can sacrifice your weapons. There's no shop or anything currently. I don't know if that's going to be added anytime. Wouldn't really make sense. But you sacrifice it to buff what you currently have equipped. If you have nothing, or even if you have nothing equipped, you still get 20 max life. So, like, I'm probably going to save these because they share some of their stats if they're sacrificed, and we can get a fist weapon that could help. On standstill hit, deal psychic damage to path. Now, Mind Fighter is pretty good. On being hit, I feel like I just want to upgrade these. Is there anything we want? Like anything that's barehanded we want? If it's not barehanded, do I really want to run into a green worm immediately? It's a little sketch. He's 700 life. I also didn't check to see what difficulty I'm playing on. Oh, we're on the first. There, I'm up to like difficulty 7 overall. Let's go down here. And we're just gonna spacebar our way through these levels because, well, everything happens on standstill. So spacebar is standstill, tab is auto play, basically. He'll like auto move towards the nearest enemy. The game's pretty smart about handling all of that information. Sometimes you will have to take over, admittedly. Oh, we're a jackal now. What happens in jackal form? Attack range set to 1, armor set to 1, plus speed plus hit, heal 5 on kill. When being attacked if unencumbered. Okay, well, it's fine. Gloves? On attack, standstill, apply freezing to adjacent enemies and summon a living ice. That's pretty good. This one has... Ooh, on dealing psychic damage, which we do because of our talent, will trigger blood damage. That could be quite good. There's also a lot of stuff here, and I think we're really strong. You get more XP from the tower, I believe. XP is your glory rises. Some things scale off of glory. All right, so we could upgrade this one, which just lowers inflexibility, and there's no benefit below 0. and increases damage by 100 times skill level, but it happens twice, so it's 200 more damage, or this one, which is well, more per hit. I'm gonna take Astro Hunting up first. Probably just alternate. The costs don't really change or go down. Some things will cost more to get initially and then cost less to upgrade. These are fairly strong things that we're choosing. We are a absolute monster at the moment, though. So to make sure I'm understanding this right, so per empty armor slot, we're dealing 100 damage, and it's happening 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I better off put that so it happens 4 times, because these are just armor slots. In a 3-tile range, if on standstill if enemy leaves, teleport to a random tile, apply 5 stasis. But we also remove 1 stasis. I don't think this... Yeah, this one removes an extra stasis. So that's 2 getting removed right there. There's, I think, some items that help you remove stasis. There's a Death Drake here. Kind of lets you know what, like, the bosses are in the area. I will take all of this loot, please. Thank you. But I'm pretty sure we're actually just gonna vendor it all right now. I mean... some of it we actually want. I don't know. Let's just proceed forward. There's a lot of decisions to be made in this game that will, you know, dictate what happens. We'll just push through here. Fair and balanced gameplay, I think. I'm gonna keep taking dexterity. Swift Blade, Golden Greaves, Kaladieb. Not sure what that weapon is. Ooh, some claws, and it's fancy. On step per enemy, perform 10 damage hit. That's not whatever, but it does count as a bear fist. Not a bear's fist, but a bear fist. And it will actually give us the benefits of still having stuff on. And we can dual wield stuff. What's happening? I'm gonna take a little bit of strength because our HP is low. There is a point in the game where you will randomly get one shot. The game is not gonna hold your hand. I'm gonna take the max life here. It has no problem with ending your run randomly, but they go so fast that it's tough to feel bad about it. So this is Pierce. If we equip this, we would have 55 speed, and whenever we did damage with this, we would also deal blunt damage to adjacent units. And that damage would be 3 times our speed, so it'd be 150 every time we attack. Like, we could do that. The only thing we give up there is our teleport astral damage, but it's not scaling. I guess the difference is, do we actually would rather have something else? We might rather have this one, the Psychic to Blood, the Mine Hunter one. It's also less encumbrance. Okay, I'm gonna wear this, and then if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna sacrifice these. And then I'm gonna sacrifice these weapons. So if I hover over, you see my main weapon's gonna get accuracy, hit, and block. Accuracy, obviously your chance to hit a hit. Hit is your actual damage, and block is your chance to block, even with a non-shield. Jade Discplate is actually pretty good, but I don't think we're in the business of taking that just yet. I'm questioning whether we need anything else right now. We could get a little more defensive with Minefighter. We could, of course, just take more Astro Hunting, or we could take Psyblade. Psyblade is pretty strong. We could also invest in some blood stuff if we were so inclined. And then there's also, what else? 100 dodge here, and on dodge you get mirror image. It's mirror image. Let's do this. Let's upgrade Psyblade. Continue the path. And I'm gonna look for, well, what I wanted to look for was more gloves or something. But I'm not seeing any of it. So we could either go up the tower, or we could go here. If you go to the forbidden places in the red, you fight some like boss who's a little bit ahead. He's got 666 life. Pretty strong. It might be easier to just go here to the tower. I'm a jackal. Jackal. I will bump strength one more time. This one is going pretty well, I would say. Let's buff our dexterity. Because we don't lose dexterity and we don't lose dodge in jackal form, right? So we are kind of, after we get our prestige class, which I believe is, well, it doesn't matter. We'll see it when we see it. Instead of looking there. We also attack from really far away. We're gonna need to invest in some defensive things. Because currently we are in a situation, you know, where bad things could happen. I'm gonna full heal here. Just gonna keep teleporting around as a jackal. I think this is a boss floor. The Akuma beast beats its chest. Oh, stench of fire, oh, ripple of ice. Well, I am not doing any fire. We got a mine diamond. I guess I stole that by accident. Teleport all enemies to random tiles. Okay. Cool. Got him. That was potentially dangerous. Let's see. On apply freeze. Nah. On attack, stand still. Perform a 10 damage hit to one enemy in 2 tile range. Repeat for each bear fist. So this is like 20 extra damage per hit, but also we give up our astral teleport thing here. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm gonna sacrifice this weapon. I'm gonna sacrifice that. Sacrifice that. Heat is, oh, we're frosty right now. Got that freeze on us. Do we just want to go against Agora? He does 1500 damage. We have 925 life. There's another thing going on too here. On all these stats, all these defensive stats, all have a 10% chance to fail, no matter what. So even if we had max block, max armor, max dodge, we still have, well, a 10% chance 3 times to just get hit. So yeah, I don't think we can actually go here. We would likely just die. All right, we will heal to full life. We will go here. I will go ahead and take Astro Hunting. This allows us to get Psychonaut. Plus 3 stacks of any repulsion applied to you. On teleport, apply 7 repulsion to yourself. On dealing psychic damage, teleport to a random tile. On dealing astral damage, remove stasis from yourself. Oh, wow. Okay. We are a psychonaut. Makes me think of that Black Sabbath song. Although, I don't think it was Psychonaut. But it wasn't Astronaut. What was the name of the Black Sabbath song? The crazy drum solo. It's been so long. My brain. Light Helm's pretty good. Golden Sword, Red Axe, Crystal Rod. Nah. Beast Visage. Not into that. On Standstill, if enemies live. No. Agni Skirt. I mean, we do want the skirts to level up our stuff, so let's go this way. And we should be able to just... I think we could just spam teleport now. Let's just... take willpower to increase our damage dealt? Because we're just like a straight up mind assassin? This is looking really strong. We should hit enough... We should hit enough astral damage triggers that... Okay, so we have 5 stasis. We have 5 stasis. And it's getting removed. Yeah, every time. And again, if you really want to take your time, like I've done this before while I was doing it to like understand what's going on, you can look at this down here that shows all the stuff that's going on. Click on this and it has a full list of everything. If you want to like figure out where things are going, like why are you failing or why aren't you failing, or and so on and so on. On attack, deal astral damage. On hit, no. On prayer. Oh, we're gonna take Master Teleporter next. Yeah, for sure. For sure, that's the plan. Let's grab... On being attacked, deals psychic damage to an enemy. Fine. Take some more willpower. So again, we probably need to invest in some defense here at some point. Because I foresee this run ending when I run into some type of enemy who's extremely resistant to astral damage. All right, let's take Master Teleporter. So we're taking this because, one, it applies a meditate, which increases our damage dealt straight up. But anytime we teleport or someone else teleports, we deal another instance of astral damage. So another way to remove that effect from ourselves. This thing is an absolute menace because it has 20 range and deals death damage. It does a lot. Although it's super weak to astral, so I think we just kill it. I don't think I want any of its stuff, though. That's the weird thing. Sometimes the items that you're going to get from a place just aren't worth the trouble. I'm going to step here because I think I can handle them. But if we die, we die. I'm pretty sure we survive. Yeah. All right. And now with all of that, let's sacrifice this. I don't think we're in the business of actually putting on any gear here. We're still looking for another claw, though. The dagger, that doesn't count as a bare fist. It is nice that it has a per empty armor slot thing, though. Chakram, serpent. There's a tower. Up a tower, but like it doesn't do anything. Let's go here. I should have looked at the enemies, though, for being honest. Let's go willpower to up the damage. All right, that was pretty successful. That's a wild globe. We don't need that. Dagger, Asafa. On standstill, apply meditate. On apply meditate, do one. Okay, I would equip this. I would 100% equip that. Take a little bit of strength. It gives you arm. It gives you a little bit of everything, plus helps your encumbrance. So I'm normally fine with taking it. That was a lot of damage. We just got divine intervened there. It's a little worrisome. You could tell because this had 3 charges and then it went to 0. We are now going to equip this. We're going to equip this. And because we're equipping that, we can actually sacrifice. I think it's better than Mind Diamond. All these other things that just don't happen to fit. There's some cool weapons we have, but they're just not for this build. And you'll find that, and that'll give you like inspiration for other stuff. So, we have 2 points. As much as I would like more Master Teleport, we need defense. It's either Mind Fighter, or we're gonna take this Binhei Knocked. I have no idea what this is, but it's basically, it gives you armor, extra hit, and encumbrance. For each empty armor slot's pretty good. We could also take agility, which gives you a lot of dodge, plus hit, and extra pierce damage. If your weapon size is less than 5, which our weapon size is 1. So I might do that. 50 dodge is a lot. Is there any, that's a knife. That is a bone pakarama. I mean, I would probably still use that. Well, maybe not. Oh, this is all. Go to the Forbidden Place. Here for it. Dexterity? I'm going to no. I'm going to save these for Divine Intervention. I don't think we actually need them. Let us continue. Now, I could upgrade Master Teleport. I could get some summons. You do only have this many slots. You have, what is it? So you have 7 slots, so you can't go beyond that either. Don't think we need more of this, and it's probably time to venture into something else. Guard. These things are just like not what we want. On standstill. Perform. I don't know if this triggers after teleport. If it does, that's really good. Also, adding poise is great, but it's also not dodge. One thing we could do is take Master Charge and just, or go lightning here and try and get some on prayer / step. Yeah, well, we're not stepping, we're standing still. That's kind of the whole thing here. On stand still. Okay, so this shows us all the standstill stuff. No. Oh, this also has 50% removed on standstill. Not great. Deal fire damage all eliminating range. Stand ground. Apply repulsion to ourselves. Like, that gives us retaliation damage, but it doesn't really help our whole situation. What if we just take a bunch of Mind Fighter? I mean, there's also an argument that we are doing lightning damage here too. So we could do stuff that triggers off lightning damage. And this gives accuracy and dodge, and on dealing pierce / slashing, which we do because we have Side blade plus the claw. We would deal lightning damage in a path of the target, plus it gives 30 dodge, plus 50 accuracy. That's pretty good. Yeah. On hit. I'm gonna try this. I don't know that it's right, but we're gonna try it. No. Let's... Off we go. What's the worst that could happen? I didn't look at what these enemies are. You can also click on the enemies and see. A Malaga. Attacks with blood damage in melee has a 50% chance to recover. Resist blood. It weak to death. On hit, apply bleed. Okay. Well, he evaporated. Oh, there's like the... I got like half the ice set just now. The Inu stuff is all kind of like build. Bone skirt. Put all these things. I'm holding off on sacrificing these bracers just in case we find some that we actually want to use. I imagine it's gonna be difficult. I just don't feel like our defenses are very good, and it worries me. This counts as a bare fist. Hits for poison. Small weapon size and applies blind. Okay. I will fight the green demon. Who knows what's happening? I mean, I'm just teleporting around and everything dies, but that's fine. So now what we can do is we can dual wield this, put that in our offhand. Very nice. There's no downside to that. Light cuirass is like neat, but again, a lot of our stuff is dependent on having a little bit of empty stuff, unless it's triggering more attacks from us. I don't really want it. On standstill, dealing physical. No. Basically, unless it's dealing astral damage, I do not want to replace it. All right, we'll get to the end here. I also don't have any healing. Take dexterity. Maybe we just do enough damage that it doesn't matter. Jackal form heals us. What a menace. We are a teleporting jackal. You take dexterity. Did everything just die? And I guess we can use our god abilities up here as just defense, like death protection. Not bad. Okay, there should be a boss here, I think. A droid knight, the mouth of fire. How I feel about all that now. What if we upgraded astro hunting? That sounds deep. Take more dexterity. The Voggite emerges through a slit of air. The walls vibrate. Sour smells of metal. A twisted mercurial shape down from the void feasting. Attacks with blunt. Super weak to poison. He has a bunch of abilities. We're not gonna worry about him. We're just gonna teleport. Because we are strong. We're very strong. The robe of the wind, eh? Nah, that ain't it. Alright, sacrifice, sacrifice. Sacrifice this. Sacrifice that. I think I actually might be in the spot here where we just sacrifice all of these and we're just happy with it. And you can do it without clicking on everything. Just to give some more HP. What was it, 1700? It's a healthy number. All right, now it gets to like some real shit. This is the last bit. This is the final room here. There's some crazy items you can get on self. Any unit teleport. Get 5 meditate to yourself. Apply 5 poise to yourself. That's crazy. Okay, we're going there. As good as all these other things could possibly be, we're going here. Take dexterity. And we are going to equip that item. Right after I sold all my stuff, that's, you know, pretty standard. I think we might need strength. Oh, because we're a jackal, we heal when we kill because we eat their corpse. Fantastic. All right, 5 strength. Oh, we have just enough. Perfect. So now we got 5 poise and 5 meditate, which is just insane. That's 25 armor, 25 block, 50 accuracy, and 50 damage dealt every time we pass, like, constantly. We get less of our, like, starting stuff, but that's okay. We should still have enough to teleport every turn. Mask of Frenzy, that's not it, and I don't want this either, so what we can do is just see make sure there's nothing that's gonna, like, stomp us here. This guy's super resistant to Astral, so let's not fight him. I guess we just take more dexterity. You can see the turn bar kind of moving up here. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, we're full. It's because I was covering over. It looked like I was almost dead. Startled myself. Oh, wait. I think I want Master Teleport now. 2 more Meditate stacks. Extra damage. Maybe not. I'm dealing lightning damage to an enemy with 100% life. Perform a number of 100 damage hits. Okay, those hits that we deal... Wait, what order does this work? This deals lightning damage to adjacent units. Right? So if we teleport to the nearest enemy, deal lightning damage, that should trigger this, which would perform a hit of Pierce and Slash, which would trigger this, which should trigger another thing of lightning damage. Is that even worth it? Like, I mean, it's not bad. But I feel like it might be unnecessary, though. We could just be, like, upping our teleporting stuff. It's definitely funny. So more dodge. And damage. I'm getting ahead of myself here. All right, dexterity. The tooth sword, we're just gonna sell that, make our claw better. Anything here? There's 2 swords we don't want. There's a helm. On attack, deal per empty armor slot, 5 speed, 100 hit. On attack, deal astral damage to an adjacent enemy. That's a very, very strong helm. I can't imagine we're actually using it ever because of how heavy it is, and we are not very strong. You could definitely build your character that way if you wanted to, but because we are not, that seems like a no-go for us. Amethyst helm, like it. All right, we can go here and fight the Yellow Queen if we want to, but that's like unnecessary, and we don't really need any of these items, even though they are pretty good. The shield is too big for us to benefit from. So we can just go to here. I don't love the Ice Wasp, but fine. I think for the most part, we're gonna do enough damage to drop them in a hit. I think I'm also gonna upgrade Astro Hunting again. Just everywhere. Staff? What does the staff do? I didn't even look. Apply one agony to yourself. I don't even know what that does. On being dealt damage, raise it to 2% of max life after other bonuses. On ally attack, the ally deals astral damage equal to, you repeat the damage against. Okay, so that's like really strong, even though it's like a self-damage staff. All right, and we're fighting the King of Many Colors poison version. And a bunch of other enemies. The final area. I think we're strong enough that I'm just gonna breeze through here, but the last boss can kind of be tricky. You also don't know the room layouts too. This character doesn't matter too much because we attack everywhere. But on like full melee characters, if you get into a wide open space against a bunch of ranged attackers, you can have some real trouble. I think we're just cleaning house here, though. Yeah, I'm gonna keep taking dexterity. Alright, he's not in this floor. I think he's the next one. So we're not gonna use our skill points until we see him. Dexterity. We have 4 left. He's here. All right, so with 4, I think we just take Master Teleporter. 4 more Meditate stacks, and I'm just gonna hit spacebar. King of Many Colors has appeared. I am not in a spot where you'd really want to be normally, but since we're teleporting, it's okay. And now we're a jackal. I'm gonna heal here. Gonna keep healing. Killed him, so it's fine. We win! We have defeated the Path of Achra. We got 88 glory. Victory, praise Fada, that was the god. Anvir has succeeded. And we got an achievement for winning with one of the prestige classes. You get this end screen that shows you what you used, any feats you did, which so far just seem to be winning and your prestige class. How many floors it was, which I don't know if there's more than this, I'm not sure. Stats, equipment, the enemies that you defeated, and you can look at your stats. We did, you have to hover over it, I guess. We performed 2 attacks. We stood still 364 times, prayed 1 times, had 1 divine intervention. Highest damage we dealt was 3,284 death damage. Somehow. We took, I don't know how that works. We took 4,000. We healed 3,600. We applied 220 propulsion. That was the most we had at any one time. Killed 836 enemies. 40 game turns passed. So we won the game in 40 turns. Pretty good run. Again, difficulty does go up quite a bit. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. I have not done a run of 7th yet, but it does get significantly harder to bosses specifically. But you do level faster. Oh, words. Anyways, I have been absolutely digging this game. Like, if you like games like me, if you if you don't mind the look and like the combat part of it, where you just kind of plays itself for the most part, this is like an action RPG, like Path of Exile, Last Epoch character's dream, where you could just like speed through runs in like half an hour or less and try out whole builds. It's fantastic. Check it out on Steam, Path of Achra. And when it's on sale, I think it was like $8. So yeah, there'll be a link in the description. If you like this video and want to see more other unique indie games that I enjoy and like showing off, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next time. Jeff out. Bye.